Rebecca, thank you very much. Is it just me, or has Sam Smith and Lady Gaga lost the plot?
Well, let's just say they like attention. And I think in a world where we're saturated with celebrities now, we've got more celebrities than ever before. Music artists can't just make money off selling their music. They've got to be these bigger than life characters. They've got to have these phenomenal shows, because performing is actually how they make their money now. And that's how they sell records, not the other way around. So they have to work extra, extra hard. Now, someone like Sam Smith, they've got a big record out at the moment. And
it's got more than just a big record.
Incredible publicity. Doing a cover like that is a great way to actually sell music. As shocking as that may seem to all of us, it does seem ludicrous, doesn't it?
Sorry, can you just explain to me, by the way, I don't think that every Tom, Dick and Harry should be seen as a role model for kids. That gets wheeled out every time someone who once appeared on Coronation Street gets done for doing something naughty at the weekend. They go, oh, and he was the role model for the kid. No, he wasn't. He played a character in a soap opera. I get all of this, but then they lose that argument, the likes of Sam Smith, when they do try to lecture us on a variety of different political issues. You could argue then they do become a role model. And I'm sorry, but, I mean, he's just dressed up as Satan, and then he's dressed up as whatever the heck that is. And do kids really... Is this a role model for kids?
Well, of course not. I'm not going to start defending saying someone should be dressing up as Satan and that's a great role model. But I think the thing with celebrity is that it is a modern religion. With decline in religion, celebrities become godlike to people. And what I find particularly bizarre, even though I am a showbiz journalist, is that people look to celebrities to tell them what's right and what's wrong. They look at them as these figures that are godlike, that can do no wrong. They're very rich, they're powerful, they're often very attractive. That's up for debate, and certain characters we've just discussed. But what the public really want is they want their celebrities to be mummy and daddy and to tell us the rights and the wrongs. So celebrities are playing into this pantomime as well, particularly music artists, because it's very hard to sell music these days. So they've got to push even harder. Someone like Lady Gaga, this is a character who came onto the scene in these ludicrous outfits and with a meat dress. She has to keep pushing the boundaries to get attention.
I get that, but who is advising these people? Who said to her? I tell you what, when we're playing this show right now, and what I want from you is I want you to play the drums, and we're going to bring in the lovely little Svetlana here. Svetlana's going to come over, and Svetlana's going to throw up on you. It's mad. Is it what? Who's coming? Does anyone stop to check whether or not these people are all right?
Well, I think it's just very much like, let's see the reaction on social media. The more reaction, the more debate, the more shock, the more horror that people react with, the better it is for the artist. So it's not about whether, this is a great idea, it's going to be a great performance, or I'm going to look great. It's actually about what's going to create me the most attention, the most headlines, and the most reaction on social media, the most shares. It's really sad that in this case, it's not about the music anymore, because Sam Smith is a phenomenal singer, as is Lady Gaga. And if they just focused on the music, I think we'd all be entertained a lot more than these stunts that just don't seem to really add very much apart from controversy.
Rebecca, thank you very, very much. I've thoroughly enjoyed this conversation. Rebecca Twomey there, who is a showbiz journalist. Just before I go to Michelle, is there any chance we can bring up, again, my hot take on Sam Smith? So Sam Smith, we all saw, it was Honey Rose Sam, wasn't it? I decided I'd strip off earlier and do my take on it, and that's Crispy Christys, everybody. There we go. That is me doing my impression of Sam Smith.